Hello fam, welcome to Creative Collective. Tonight we are hosting a Conscious Builders dinner here in collaboration with Creative Collective. So we got some amazing peeps from both communities all joined together, going to have dinner tonight and have a great time. So let's go check it out. And already you can see how crowded it is in here. Amazing energy. I felt it immediately as I stepped in. Let's see what everyone's talking about. This is Nate, founder of Conscious Builders. We're about to get started on introductions and then we're gonna have dinner together. Let's go. We're gonna get everybody inside, okay? Can I get everyone to start moving inside? Thank you. So here is the beautiful Creative Collective space. We got dining tables set up and we got Flower Child for dinner. And this is the space where creatives come to create, to collaborate, to host events. And it's been really nice having this collaboration because Conscious Builders has used this space twice now and it has been a blast.
Thank you for coming. Every time that we do these, I just look around and see so many amazing people, and I'm just so grateful that we have the opportunity to come together and selfishly that I get to connect and meet you all, and that you can have an opportunity to meet each other. I first started hosting these dinners as a complement to the big events, and I think most or all of you have been to the big events, which are great. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of energy, a lot of connecting. But I was honestly for myself personally, and thought that the community would enjoy something a little more intimate, chance to really connect more and actually drop in. So that was the idea to start hosting these dinners. And yeah, just really for me and everyone to really connect. And as I continued to host these, something that I wasn't expecting actually started happening, and I was noticing how it was affecting the energy in the big events. And so, as I've continued to host these dinners and then also doing the big events and just noticing, seeing kind of pockets of people together, I was they were at the last dinner or they were from this, and seeing these, connections now at the big event of people that, first met at one of these dinners. And just noticing the vibe and feeling of the room, just even more warm and open. Because when you share a more intimate experience like this, even if you don't drop in with every single person here, you'll see them out at the bigger Conscious Builder events or elsewhere, and there's this familiarity, there's this warmth, and the more people that attend dinners and also attend the big events and then are bringing that warmth and openness, it just it disperses into the whole space, and then the whole space feels more warm and open for even new people. It could be their first time at the event, and there's just this elevated warmth from more people feeling more warm, feeling more connected, and it's been amazing. I really was noticing at the last event. We have our next event coming up next week. Hope to see many of you there. And yeah, it's been such I didn't plan it this way, but just to see it unfold has been really beautiful and amazing. And now there's 30 or whatever, some of us here. I think many of you will be at the event next week, and look forward to hearing about how it's affected your experience, and just feeling the how it impacts the space as a whole. So as I think many of you know, we're coming up on 1 year of Conscious Builders. Just crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Looking back, 1 year ago, there was literally nothing, and all of a sudden there's this thing, and so many people, and a real it feels like a beautiful foundation that we can all continue building and growing and co-creating from. And as I continued doing the big events, at first it was about trying to create the vibe, or hoping it was a good vibe, and as whatever we were doing was noticing that this is a really good vibe here. And once that was sort of established, I'm thinking, okay, it's less about creating the vibe and it's about protecting the vibe. And so I've been thinking a lot about, okay, how do we do that? How do we anchor this? How do we keep this space, as beautiful and open and generous as it is? And what I've anchored around are 3 core values. And so I think if we all, agree to bring these into the space and embody them, it's like that's what will, whether it's a smaller intimate space like this, as well as the bigger events, like I think that will, help, to, safeguard that energy that, I love, and I think a lot of other people love, and that's why people, keep coming back. And so the core values I've been thinking about, so one is curiosity. When you meet someone, it's like, oh, like just knowing that they're like doing something interesting, there's something interesting about them, what can you learn? So that's one. The second is generosity. So don't enter a thing of like, oh, what can they do for me? No, like, what can I do for them? Are there any intros that I can make? Is there any, experience that I have? Or just, generous could be a well wish or a compliment or like a positive thought. And the last is, authenticity. And so, like we connect, most and best. And it's just, it feels the best when you're free to be your fucking self. And like, I know a lot of you, and we're all weird. We're all fucking freaks. And like, that's amazing. And, leaning into that is where you really, get to connect. And so like having a space where it's like, you don't need to, like, don't be guarded, like be your open fucking weird, crazy freak self. And, like that's, I think what also creates these opportunities to really connect. And so one thing that, some people ask of like, oh, like, what can I do to support? And one thing you can do to support is really just inviting more great people to the space. Like the whole experience is around amazing people like you that continue to show up and, introducing new people that, align with the values. I think about what like type of people are, keep showing up. Who are the conscious builders? It's interesting and generous. And all of you are interesting and generous. And so just like with that in mind, introducing people to the space, to the big events, just continues to support all the momentum and co-creation that we're doing. And so now a really short personal share that if any of you have talked to me in the last few weeks, you have heard, but I've had a really big experience in the last few weeks. The super short of it, I was in Mexico. I woke up this awareness of movement mechanics that I was doing incorrectly, that like when I was able to add the awareness on, to correctly engage the muscles in mostly my legs, it has not only been like repatterning my physical body and like everything is opening. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, I've been doing yoga for a decade and like I'm getting towards like full range of motion and control. Honestly, it's fucking awesome. And but more than that, it also downshifted my nervous system, which has been profound. And I am currently obsessed with, like, that got me on this super deep dive on, nervous system regulation, how our bodies get dysregulated as well as regulated physically, mentally. And like, it's so cool. As I've been leaning into this, it's just like, there's so many different ways to support the nervous system. And I admittedly know, this much, and I just have my own experience, but yeah, this has just been feeling really alive for me, and I'm very motivated to like try to, share some of these things that I've, been figuring out and really like going deep on. And so I've started hosting workshops to share with others how to, really it's like at the core of it, it's like first principles of how to understand the body. And it's like ungatekeeping the body. It's like, we're meant to know how to fucking move. Like it's not that complicated, but we think it's, oh, they're a physical trainer or a doctor, so they know, but I don't. Like, no, we just weren't taught. And it's actually not that hard. And I'm feeling very motivated to share this and try to help others. It's like improve physically, but really it comes down to the nervous system stuff. And I did the first workshop a couple weeks ago. Some of you were there. I'm actually doing another one tomorrow with a group of like facilitators, healers that I think will be really interesting. And there's no like pitch, but if that sounds interesting to any of you, it's just like, yeah, happy to chat. I mean, it's been like life-changing. I don't want to sound like dramatic, but it's been profound. It's like maybe the most, it changes everything. Like I'm calmer, my thoughts are different, my breath is different, my like day-to-day everything has changed, and like it's nice. Like it's very nice. It's like how we're meant to be regulated like this. And so anyway, back here, want to some gratitude for some very special people here. First for Tori and Bridget, they host the space. So we are here, they're guests. This is the second dinner we've done here, and it's amazing. I mean, it's been a blessing to get to connect with them and get to know them personally, as well as, just cool seeing the space evolve, and they're still evolving, so grateful for their hosting us. A shout out Rich, who, all the pictures that we all love and the social media videos that we're now making, it's like it all comes from him. And Rich is and continues to be very generous working with us and very accommodating. So thank you, Rich. Big thank you in the back to Christy, who makes it all possible. I'm good at some things. There's a lot that I'm not good at, and the things that I'm not good at, Christy happens to be really good at. And my goal with all of these, with the big events and the dinners, is really just like sustainability and to be able to be consistent and keep doing them. And in order to do that, I need support. I obviously can't do it all, and Christy's been amazing support. So thank you, Christy. Just like a quick thing that I wanted to kind of clear or share, just to be clear that Conscious Builders does not put any money into my pocket, and this is okay. I end up subsidizing things, and so anyone that contributed, thank you very much. But I have this thought. It's like some of my sense is that people's ideas have kind of shifted. Like it's these big events and it's all these people and it's packed. It's like it makes a little bit of money, but we have team and we're this, and so the short of it is just thank you for anyone that has contributed, and all of anyone's contributions go directly back into supporting the team, supporting the dinners, supporting other things that we're trying to do. And so thank you to anyone for contributing there. So I will turn it over to Tori and Bridget to say a few things, and then we will do our quick intros.
Okay.
Amazing. Thanks, Nate.
Mike.
Okay, cool. Hi everyone, I'm Bridget. I'm one of the co-owners with Toria of Creative Collective. So welcome to our space. Just a quick overview of what it is. Creative Collective is a creative workspace, incubator, and community hub to connect, create, and grow. So 4 years ago, this was just a warehouse, and a woman with a dream named Jules, she's a photographer and videographer here in Austin. She had this vision for a space where women could be seen, their pictures would be taken, they would feel amazing, they'd be celebrated. And so she took that old warehouse and just completely converted it into a lot of what we see today. And Tori and I were fortunate enough to come in and be selected as the new owners back in August. And we're able to launch our own dream of Creative Collective, of a space that's really more incubative of, one woman took her idea and brought it to life. Now we have this entire space that we can help others take their ideas and bring them to life and build with community. So that's where we're going. That's where we are and where we're going even more with the space. So thanks for being here. And Tori, hand it over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Toria. Welcome. Bridget kind of already explained who we are, but we are mainly a space for women. So I know a lot of you are also men here, but I just want to share. You're welcome to. Not all the time. But sometimes. But we have a lot of different ways to get involved. We recently just launched our membership. So we have co-working, we have workshops, we have events happening. We have a lot of our members are hosting their own events in the space. So we have a few different membership options. We also are kicking off our networking series starting this month. So every month we'll be having a Women in Business networking event. And our first one is on Tuesday. So we're really looking forward to that. We'll be showcasing different women, female-owned women. So we'll have different vendors, fun activities, and we'll really just be supporting each other. It's mainly for women in business. And then what else? We have private rentals. So a lot of different events are happening in the space. This is like a magical place where it can be turned into all different things. You can rent the space for a workshop, for an event, dinner party, birthday party, photo shoot. The list really goes on. So that is another option. And then lastly, we're always looking to just support other business owners, other community leaders. We're fortunate enough to have Nate. Nate, we're so grateful for you and your big heart. But we're always looking for ways just to connect with other businesses and figure out how we can support one another. So thank you all so much for being here. Looking forward to chatting more. Thank you, Nate.
All right, so now we are going to real quick go around and do intros. We're going to keep them super short. I'll go first. Name, superpower, and project you're excited about. So I'm Nate. The superpower today is movement and mobility, and I'm excited about conscious builders.
Hi, I'm Julia Grace. One of my superpowers is that I'm a synchronicity spotter. And a project that I'm excited about is going to visit our elderly in nursing homes and bridging the generational gap by harmonizing through dance and music and having that be the bridge for connection.
Hi, my name is Alba. My superpower is sound and music, and a project I'm excited about is my company Willowwave. We use sound for hypnosis and subconscious reprogramming and using it as a tool for transformation, so excited for that.
Hi, my name is Gray. My superpower is intuition, and a project that I'm excited about is I'm just in the works of creating a new project and company called Embodied Authority that kind of fleeces together life coaching, somatic practices, and embodiment, and helps people, specifically women, harness their leadership not through control but more through this embodied authority.
Hi, I'm Joe. I think my superpower is helping people to be the best they can be, and I'm excited about my coaching business, which is starting to take off. So, good.
Hi, I'm Nico. My superpower is community building and food, organic food. I'm excited about the organic market I'm building called Marche.
Oh, this is Keith Moose.
Oh my God, I didn't even see you.
His
Yeah.
superpower is cuteness.
I love it. Hi, I'm James Kuntz, and sorry, what was it? Superpower. Yeah, superpower is more like business development, like networking, and kind of just giving, right? Like anything I can to the network around me. One of the things I'm passionate about is we're launching a health cafe in Q1 of this year. So just trying to help and heal as many people as possible.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sue. My superpower is having ideas and connecting them so they can help people. Something I'm excited about right now is supporting my son and his building community with conscious building.
I'm Bradley. Superpower is cutting through bullshit and getting straight to the point with whatever it is. Project I'm excited about. I'm in a certification for relationships coaching. I'm really excited about it. It's been awesome.
Hi everyone, my name is Vasco. My superpower is transformation through speaking, and something I'm passionate about is self-publishing.com. I just started a new career for self-publishing.com, and we transform lives through books.
And I want to give them another shout out. They will be vending and sponsoring at our next event and are very generously supporting us financially. And, like I was saying, all the money that comes in is greatly appreciated, and they're supporting, so stoked to have them there. And it's like a very aligned, what they're doing and how they can help people. It's like, it's a great fit, and love to have them here, and excited to have them there at the event next week.
Thank you, Nate.
We can't wait. My name is Amber Ibarra, and my superpower is to be a super connector. I love to connect people. I want to really hear you out. Who do you need in your life? I really feel like you're one conversation away from changing your life, and that's what I want to bring to the table. I'm also with selfpublishing.com. I am their speaker and business developer for the company, and one thing I'm looking forward to is just I get to speak on more stages, share this message throughout not just the United States, but internationally. And so if you have an event, let's have a chat. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I am Christina Weber. I am obsessed with love and healthy relationship dynamics. I have a superpower in gathering the frameworks, the tools, the systems, the mentors, the coaches who are supporting people and having healthy, loving relationships, guiding people in my own way too, and bringing them all together and giving them to the people to support others in having healthy, loving relationships. I am excited about, I'm the founder of We Deepen too, and We Deepen's next love immersion, our 6th love immersion, which is a mastermind for your love life. And we bring in top love and relationship coaches and teachers like Yosef Sagi right here in the house. And everybody gets the hot seat, and we peel back the most tender aspect of your existence and share it with each other and become allies for each other's love life. So the superpower, I'll say again, is building networks around people to support them and having healthy, loving relationships. And I'm a storyteller, and I love speaking on stages about love as well.
So good. My name is Yosef. I'm visiting here from Los Angeles. My superpower is deviance and perversion. In the sense that, well, in every sense, but in the sense that being a deviant, being a pervert is someone who walks off the path of everybody else. And that's the work that I do. And yes, it also has to do with sex. And the project I'm excited about is Mystery Temple, which is a sober, intentional personal development workshop carefully disguised as a play party. And it's coming to Austin in March.
Yeah, and
That's
tomorrow
right.
is an almost temple.
And tomorrow we're doing an almost temple, like a little taste of it. Yes.
Hey everybody, my name is Rick. This is my first time here and I am positively overwhelmed. It's been absolutely amazing. My superpower is being an educator in the field of herbalism and blockchain. I've helped many people access their capital and where they don't have to pay taxes legally and start businesses, access their using decentralized finance. That's one of the things that I've done. And the project that I've most excited on is I teach a class on herbalism called Herb Your Enthusiasm. And I'm very passionate about herbal medicine, not plant medicine, which is a different field. This is food. Let food be thy medicine. So I teach a class on herbalism once a month and at the Healing Temple. So, yeah.
My name is Jesse Elder. My superpower is competitive humility. You probably haven't heard this, but I won Austin's competitive humility games last year. And I will take on anybody who claims to be more humble than me. What I'm really passionate about, I'm interested to talk to you as well, is last year we had 18 entrepreneurs that successfully transitioned into the private realm, meaning they were sovereign-minded, and now they are sovereign in fact. They got a letter back from the Internal Revenue Service saying, thank you very much for unsubscribing. You are no longer a federal taxpayer. And it's an amazing feeling. So look forward to jamming.
Let's connect.
Hi, I'm Jack. My superpower is handling some of the most unusual drugs in the world and eating very gross things. What I'm very excited about is speaking about my work in Antarctica in about a couple of months and being exposed to almost unexplored psychedelic potato deep into Brazilian Amazon later this year. Thank you.
So I just want to, some context. So Jack is visiting. I'm so glad that he's here. Jack and I met almost 10 years ago, actually at in the camp in Lithuania. There was like a entrepreneurship camp program we were both invited to and connected in like 2017. And since then, Jack and I have done, we've had a lot of amazing experiences together. Burning Man, Croatia, in Austin. He gave me a little taste, but Jack is the most brilliant and crazy in the most interesting way, and wears it all in his sleeve. So I'm just so glad that he's able to be here and get to connect with some of you, and that you get to experience Jack. So yeah.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Hi, my name is Darby. My superpower is helping teach, train, and implement AI in businesses, mostly small businesses. And a project I'm super excited about is I host a live comedy game show for entrepreneurs that we are doing more and more shows here in Austin. We have some shows coming up at Pershing over the next few months. And it's just a passion of mine to help bring entrepreneurs together and have some fun outside of the typical work day to day, side hustle.
I've been, it's amazing. Oh, really? It's incredible.
Yeah. All right. Dude.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Side Hustle Live.
It's so much fun.
That's where February 5th at Pershing. If anyone wants to chat,
Hi, I'm Rachel. My superpower is technically marketing strategy, but rather right now is to lead with empathy. One project I'm really happy and excited about right now, rather my new job, I started a job 2 days ago as the head of strategy for a agency here called Lucid, which is a agency that helps a lot of functional wellness brands in the adaptogen, mushroom, THC, and hemp space. I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Brian. My superpower is bridging together different ideas and storytelling. And something that I'm really excited about is I recently launched my new interactive experiential event that helps people deepen their understanding and ownership to the Jewish tradition of Shabbat called Shaboot Camp. And I'm very excited about. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm Hannah, and my superpower is delusional dreaming, and I'm really excited about weaving in the human experience into digital products this year.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel, and one of my superpowers is just being a super connector at being able to see like the bigger picture of people's ideas and pulling different resources together in my network, in my community. And what I'm most excited about is this decentralized sovereign tech group that I've been a part of for the last few years that has been growing rapidly here in Austin. So excited to share that with anybody interested.
And want to kind of shout out in gratitude for Gabriel. So we met at Burning Man a couple years ago, and I think Gabriel's been at every event, supporting and contributing with. He has this awesome like vibe bed that maybe some of you have tried, but he's like vibe bed, body work. I think you've been at every one or
almost everyone.
Certainly, yeah, almost everyone. And like I remember for me, like especially at the first events, like having Gabriel there, like with this cool thing, it gave me more confidence to like do it. Like okay, well like at least there's some cool things here that people can kind of interact with. And so yeah, I mean just grateful for Gabriel's support and glad to have him as a non-contributing, well, still contributing with his presence, but yeah, just to come and enjoy as a guest.
Thanks, brother.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia, so happy to be here. My superpower is experience design. So I guide women into their bodies in very deep, nourishing ways. A project I'm really excited about is my one-on-one container I'm launching this year, where I guide women into higher levels of authority and leadership by connecting them deeper to their body and the earth.
Hi everyone, I'm Heidi. My superpower is probably just an unlimited energy for human connection. And something that I'm working on is turning my hobby and my side hustle of event planning and consulting into a real business and into a real brand. So if any of you, which I have a feeling many of you probably have, has turned your side hustle into a job that allowed you to quit your corporate job, come talk to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl, and I would say my superpower is traveling the world and getting to know people around the world and making new connections, having new experiences, getting to know new cultures, and just being able to connect with different people, just even here in Austin about that. And something exciting that I'm working on is my henna business. I will be doing it at the next Conscious Builders event, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'm excited to see everybody there.
Hello, my name is Katiana Nova. My superpower is leaving boring and unfulfilling jobs that I've been doing all my life to finally be an artist. What I'm excited about is being the featured artist at the next Conscious Builder event next Thursday.
All right. Hello, my name is Taylor O'Neill, and I've definitely left a boring and unfulfilling job to move to Austin. I have a part-time job teaching for a university, and one of my superpowers is helping my students see what they think is impossible become actually possible. Right now, I'm super excited of just taking all these different things on my name tag that I'm interested in, like yoga and mountaineering, and trying to vibe code an app for each one of them every week just to learn how to do it, but see if anything sticks. If anyone wants to test out a yoga app for how to teach yoga, it's qcraftyoga.com, so maybe Nate can help me out on the functional movement variation of that one. So.
What did you say it was called?
Q, like a C-U-E, craft with the C, yoga.com.
Very cool.
Thanks. I'm Leva. Leva means love in Flemish. It's a funny name. And I'm obsessed with the flow state. My superpower is really deep listening. So grateful to be here. One of the things I'm really excited about is I'm new to Austin, and I really wanted to express my gratitude to Nate for Conscious Builders and the whole community. It just has been amazing to be so at home as a newbie. So I'm so excited to explore Austin. And then the other thing I'm really excited about is I'm working on translating my flow state research into a more personalized playbook. So kind of a one-on-one offering, and excited to see that come to life this year.
Very cool. Love that. Thanks. Hi, everyone. I'm Bridget. My superpower is helping people innovate, because it can be daunting to have an idea or like dream of something, this vision, but it doesn't exist yet, or like no one else is doing it that way. So I'm really good at bringing in kind of the discovery and research to be able to build off of what you do know and iteratively put it out in the world. And what I'm really excited about right now is our membership, not only our community membership, but the creator one, where we're like supporting the women that are actually creating things here in the space and like launching their own ideas. And it's been really fun to see, and I'm excited for that to continue to unfold.
Hi everyone, I'm Toria. My superpower is seeing other people's potential and helping them get there. A project that I'm really excited about is our networking event on Tuesday. Bridget and I actually met at a networking event, so it feels like a full circle moment, but also I feel like women networking events, like you never know who you're gonna meet, and it's a huge part of why Creative Collective even exists, so I'm really excited for it.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy, and my current superpower, I've been doing so many dinners, I'm running out of superpowers. Current superpower is marinating in gratitude, and something I'm really excited about. What's funny is the first Conscious Builders dinner ever, what I was excited about was my egg freezing journey. And what I'm really excited about now is my boyfriend just introduced me to his 3-year-old, and I'm the first woman he's ever introduced to his 3-year-old. And it's like the journey that I've been on with Nate, and just sharing life and sharing community, and I get to share this part of this beautiful life with other people. And it's like, wow, I'm experiencing motherhood now. That's what I'm excited about.
All right. Yeah, thank you, everyone. You're all amazing. Dinner is served. We've got Flower Child, and we can, hang out until 10 or so. That's all for the programming. Eat, hang out, enjoy yourselves. Thanks for being here.
At least you asked for people out there.
Oh, yeah.
People understood there's something else out there. Something else out there. No, you're